2 years, 1 month, and 12 days. That is how long it's been since Cody Bigsby was first reported missing. It is a case that has captivated our hearts and minds of the folks here in Hampton Roads community ever since. And today, a bit of closure, even though the little boy, well, he's never been found.
His father, Corey Bigsby, was found guilty of second-degree murder and concealment of a body in connection to Cody's death. And that's where we begin this evening. Welcome to News 3 at 5. I'm Jessica Larche.
And I'm Kurt Williams. We have team coverage on this right now.
And we are starting with News 3 reporter Angela Bohan outside the courthouse. Angela, you've covered this trial, this case since the beginning. Tonight in Portsmouth, where gun violence over the weekend has claimed the life of a 10-year-old boy. News
3's Daniel Seda spoke with the boy's father about that devastating phone call he received. And you might remember 8-year-old Landon Davis was in his home February 13th when he was hit by a stray bullet while playing video games. This is new video of Landon as he continues his recovery. In a Facebook post, his mom says that he will be released from the hospital before Memorial Day. 4 people have now been charged in that case.
You know, a recent study by the American Academy of Pediatrics revealed gun violence was the leading cause of death in children, their latest data from 2021.
According to the CDC, guns killed a record number of children in 2021, nearly 5,000. Now, some of that data includes suicides, but over 60% were homicides.
And we have been tracking children killed by firearms in our area. This year already, 8 people under the age of 18 have died from gun violence in Hampton Roads. And as we approach May, that number is already half the count from 2023. News 3 has been looking into the issue of gun violence in our communities and looking for ways to combat it. You can see our in-depth reporting right now at WTKR.com.
Charlotte police.
We turn now to promising news tonight. 8-year-old Landon Davis is home now after spending more than 3 months at CHKD in Norfolk. News 3 has been following Landon's recovery ever since he was hit in the head by a stray bullet while he was simply inside his Virginia Beach home playing video games in February. And yesterday, the family invited only News 3 to witness the remarkable milestone of him coming home. And today, News 3's John Hood follows through on Landon's story, speaking with the medical team that helped the little boy recover.
At 4.
Take a look at this video. Police are searching for the person who broke into a bakery this morning in Virginia Beach, and as you can see, it was all caught on camera.
Welcome to News 3 at 4. I'm Bari Cruz.
I'm Kurt Williams. Reporter Angela Bohan stopped by that bakery and discovered what was stolen was actually meant for charity.
Zach Dahlheimer, thanks for staying with us after the game. The R&B group Tony said it never rains in Southern California. Well, this weekend, Mother Nature proved them wrong. Right now, the West Coast is getting slammed by a slow-moving winter storm. Check out that video there. And parts of Southern California remain under a blizzard warning. It's something...
A Norfolk convenience store placing limits, you see the sign right there, on the number of students they allow inside from a nearby historically black university. Now at 5, we're asking, is this legal? And what students are saying about the sign.
It's ironic that their name is Tranquility when they took ours.
And residents are fed up. Construction trucks going up and down one York County street have them upset. We first brought you this story last year, and tonight reporter Ellen Ice is following through with those in the community about what's being done since then.
Flight delays and cancellations been a major source of frustrations for flyers over the last few years. But the Department of Transportation now has new protections for you that could give you a little money back. What you need to know now at 5.
They predict that the 2024 season will be an active one, with the current prediction being for 23 named storms.
We are officially in hurricane season. What exactly we can expect and how one local city has been able to stay out of the path of landfall. A small island on the Chesapeake Bay is accessible only by boat or plane, and rising sea levels are threatening the livelihoods and culture of the people there. April Loveland heads back to Tangier Island 2 years later to find out the progress that's been made to keep the water out. Plus, the work being done in the Outer Banks to prevent erosion, why it's happening, and what leaders are doing to protect homes and the coastline. News 3's Tides of Change starts right now.
We have continuing coverage of the one-year anniversary of the shooting at Richneck Elementary School on this special edition of News 3 at 4. Coming up, how one Newport News officer remembers the rush to bring kids to safety that day, and why for him, the call hit close to home. Plus, we have an update on the number of parents who filed lawsuits against the Newport News school system. That and more when News 3 at 4 returns.